today I'm using my Luster's PCJ Pretty-N-Silky detangler. It is a leave-in conditioner. It stops breakage and it also detangles the hair. It also has a pro vitamin in it, so it's really good for the hair. So the next product I'm going to use is my BB oil moisturizer. This particular one has castor oil in it, which pretty much helps promote hair growth. So I really like it because it really moisturizes the hair. So being that her hair is so thick, I overly moisturize her hair. Her hair does get really dry, so I like to go in there and not be stingy with it and go ham with, especially on thick hair. Overall, I just feel like this makes the hair softer and more manageable for us with the blowout. Then go in with some sort of heat protectant. I went in with my Design Essentials, the lavender from the Silk Press line, one of my faves, so that's what I went in with. Feel free to use what you like. Then after you do that, blow out your hair. You can section it off like I do and just literally go section by section, blowing it out as straight as possible. Being that these are passion twists, we want it really straight, just so it's easier to hide the hair with the twist. Then after you have done that, go in and just start your pre-sectioning. Here you see me just overall pre-sectioning the hair to my liking. You can do as many sections as you like. You can section it all the way out. I normally do it by rows. Just the amount of rows that I'm gonna do. I don't necessarily go in and do the single part, but I do mine by the rows and from separating the front from the back. I normally go a part down the middle, so I do a 3, 2 I guess Mickey Mouse ears, and then 1 in the back, and then I section that back off via row and leave the front part of the hair in 2 sections. I feel like pre-sectioning your hair really does take so much time off of your overall complete time. For this particular client, she has very thick hair. Her hair, she is 100% natural, so her roots was really thick, and we wanted a very nice clean cut look. So I did go in with the hot comb. You can do this as needed, just depending on your hair texture or your client's hair texture. She wanted a smooth look, so we did go in with that hot comb. As I stated, she's natural, so it just overall makes the overall style for her better. Note, you do not have to do this, but this is something that we actively do on her hair. Her hair is very thick, and as I stated, this just makes it more manageable and makes it very clean for her styles. Okay, so now after I have hot combing and I'm back on my pre-sectioning, I'm finishing up my pre-sectioning. So here you see me just getting those parts nice and nice. She wants it in triangles, so I'm just getting my rows together. Then you are going to see me basically take some product and basically clean those parts up. Using the product really helps with making everything nice and crisp. I feel like braid style and whether it's box braids, butterflies, whatever, the cleaner the part, the better. It looks so much more nicer. Like, even if your quality of the actual braid and everything is not apart, you having nice clean parts helps your style your overall look go a long way. So here you see I cleaned it up. She wanted a triangle, so then I'm therefore gonna go in and do my first triangle. You're gonna also see me basically clean it up. So I'm literally gonna go row by row. What I'm doing here is basically getting my I guess my hair ready for my passion twist. I did the triangle, I cleaned up my parting. Then they're gonna go forth with my AllDay locks. I love this. I use this for all my braid styles, all my twists, everything. I'm putting the product and I'm basically kind of molding it into the hair. I take my comb and I comb it through. I like to take the back of the comb and kind of smooth everything out so it can be really flat with no lumps or bumps. Comb it out, work that product in, and just smooth it however you like. I'm very particular about my style, so I do a lot of smoothing and extra details because I like it to look nice. So then you're gonna go in and basically braid a plait, a 3-strand braid. It doesn't have to be connected to the scalp or anything like that. You're just going to go in and basically make that plait. Literally, you take 3 strands. I don't know if you know how to make a braid, but yeah, you make a braid. If you guys need a tutorial on actually making a single braid, I can do that another time, but not today. Okay, so I literally braided down about I want to say ½ inch to 1 inch. Just all depends on what's going to keep it like kind of molded together. I didn't want to use rubber bands, and I didn't want to add in the hair and have it braided at the beginning. I wanted to look more as if it was just, you know, twisted from her head. So I did decide to do this method. Unsure if this is the actual method, but this is how I thought that it would overall look better. So yeah, I'm basically going across and making those triangle basically plaits. I'm gonna do it across my whole pre-section that I already sectioned off. My I think I'm like on my 3rd row now. I kind of cut off the rest of the tutorial from the beginning part because my camera wasn't really up close so you can see. So I thought that this would be better and, you know, kind of give you guys a better insight to what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm basically just going across and doing those plaits, making sure everything is smooth, still a repetitive motion. I'm literally going across the whole row and making my single triangle plaits, which is where my passion twists are going to go. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do all the way across. Feel free to do box, whatever you like. She wanted triangles, so we went in with the triangles. And yeah, I'm just gonna finish and do those plaits all the way across, adding the product, like I said, combing it out, smoothing everything in, making sure there's no lumps and bumps, and then therefore braiding a little braid. You can do ½ a centimeter, whatever is gonna go to the hair to make the hair hold. Hair is very thick, so I had to kind of go down like about 1 inch. Later, when I actually add in the hair, you're gonna see me actually kind of unbraided a little bit. But yeah, go far down as you like per your client's needs. It just all depends on your client's texture and how everything pretty much holds. So yeah, I'm almost to the end. Once again, I'm doing those strands, molding the hair, smoothing everything out, and then I'm gonna therefore do those box plaits. Okay, so we're finally to the end of the row. As you can see, those are my triangles. Those are my parts. Okay, this is a crochet tool. So this is what I'm going to use to basically do my passion twist. Literally, you loop it through like I guess the base of your plait. I didn't do them super tight, so it was pretty easy. You take your passion twist hair, and what you're going to do is you want to loop this hair through your crochet needle. Excuse me. You're gonna loop this hair through your crochet needle. So here you just see me basically kind of just making sure the hair is not tangled. Everything is how I need it. Here I loop it on. You close the latch hook. I closed it, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to most definitely pull it through. Okay, so I kind of fed it out at the end, and I like that little piece because it doesn't kind of like get tangled, and I pull the rest through, and I just made sure that it's even. Make sure everything is even, so you don't have any I guess uneven twist. I'm just pulling it straight, making sure everything is where it needs to be. This hair is very springy, so don't feel afraid if it looks a little longer and stuff like that. As you twist it, it kind of expands. Okay, so here you see me unbraiding the braid a little bit. Like I said, I don't want any braid showing, so I unbraided it some. And what I'm doing is splitting these 3 strands into 2, and I'm literally dividing it amongst my 2 pieces. Now you're gonna see me take some product, which is like another braid gel that I use, but I actually use it because it's not as strong as my AllDay locks. I use that just to part out my hair, and I'm going to use it just to condition her hair and to place that product on there just to smooth it out. So basically you see me doing one piece. I pinned the other half away, and I'm literally twisting it very, very tight. This is her whole natural hair, and I'm twisting it really, really, really tight because I really like a good base. So I'm twisting it together, put my product, just smoothing everything out so it can blend in with the passion twist hair. And then I'm going to take those 2 pieces and I'm going to put them together. I'm speeding it up here. Then therefore you see me twisting them out and then twisting together, twisting them out and twisting them together. I keep twisting it as I twist them together so it can stay tight. As you can see, ever so often I go and I dip a little bit of my hand into that product just so I can smooth it out, not too much to where it's just too curly or, you know, sticks out a lot or fuzzes back up, but just enough to where it's going to smooth in with that passion twist hair. The amount of passion twist hair you place, I guess, to go through that latch hook matters as well. Just make sure it's enough for whatever size twist you're doing, or basically enough, I feel like enough to overall cover the hair. She didn't want them waist length, so literally I was twisting forever. So yeah, you just see me basically twisting that passion twist all the way down, and literally I did the product all the way to the ends just because they are very springy. Once I let it go, you're gonna see how much it springs up, and just because they are springy and soft, I did do that product all the way down. Here you just see me cleaning it up just because I hate going back at the end getting those loose hairs, so I just did it as I went. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna repeat that process again. I'm taking my crochet electric, pushing it up underneath, that braid, and literally taking my hair, I'm going to crochet it through, divide that in 2 pieces, divide my 3 strands from my braid into 2 pieces, and literally twist them in. Add in product, making sure they're tight, twisting them together in a 2-strand is what you end up coming up with. Even though it's a passion twist, is literally a form of 2-strand twist, and that's pretty much what you end up with. And you literally do that all the way across for your whole row. So basically that's what you send me do. You send me do that all the way across from my whole row. And I'm really liking the way they're turning out. This is my first time actually doing passion twists, and this is the method that I use, and I really, really like the way they came out. It looks so beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna allow the video to go. So basically I'm just gonna repeat these same steps. So just look and try to follow along if you are doing a client's hair or whatever, or rewatch or stop or pause for whatever, for how many times that's needed. I'm just gonna complete and finish my row. just tapping in. My client got a little hungry, so she's sitting there eating some pizza. We are finally at the top. We did finish the back, and then I just jumped to her right side. Okay, so let me just give you a little tip. Doing the back, which is 9 times out of 10 the bulk of the hair. So once you get that part done, the front tends to become very, very, I feel like, easier, and the sections just flow differently than the back and I guess nape of the head. So yeah, here we are at the top. I'm just tapping in. I'm gonna go back off and jump back in when I'm complete. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, you see that those triangles, the whole front of the head, I have already basically completed my plaits and my mold and my little 1/2 inch little plait braids. As you can see, I did do that just because I wanted to hurry up and finish. By now we are about 6 hours in. I want to say about 5 to 6 hours in. She, like I said, she does have very thick hair, so the prep for her hair takes a little longer than other clients. And then they are waist length, so they do take a while, especially if you want quality work. So yeah, homegirl is knocked the hell out. But no worries, we still in this thing. We are still here for the slay. So yeah, I'm still passion twisting and she is taking a nap. I'll be back shortly. Yeah, so we are still twisting and I finally complete. Okay, so I know I'm a little backwards, but yes, I do my baby hairs before I actually set the hair. I don't know why, I just do. So I did go in and knock out doing her baby hairs. I did not show the baby hair edge control that I used, but I did use I think it's Shea, the Shea glaze. It is in a black and pink jar. I have seen it on Amazon. I'm going to, I guess, put the products below or in the comments or whatever. Yeah, it's in a pink and black thing, and it's called Glaze, and it's really, really good. Here you see me putting some spritz. I am putting spritz not all over. If you notice, I literally was keeping it into the root and the top of the twist, which is where her actual natural hair is, just so it can set really well. Spritz is a good way to do that, and it doesn't flake like that got to be freeze spray. So me, it's old school. So yeah, here you see me avoiding her baby hairs, but I am putting that mousse once again only on the top of her hair. This particular mousse is the even mousse with the black castor oil. A lot of my products do have the black castor oil in it just because it really promotes hair growth, and I'm all about healthy hair. So yeah, it also has menthol in it to soothe soreness and things like that, and just overall make the scalp tingle. So you see me basically, I did put that mousse, like I said, from the mids to the root, basically, on her natural hair, just to retain those flyaways, not on the overall passion twist. Because of course I don't want them nappy. We don't want them to be, you know, just overly filled with product. Here you see me just basically blow drying for about, I do normally do about 10 minutes. It generally sets the style. Once you put the mousse and the spritz, basically I'm just setting the style. I did lay down her edges with wrap strip, tied down those edges, and basically just doing that blow dry. Once again, like I said, I'm keeping it from the mids to the root of her hair, because that's the part that I'm setting and taking those flyaways and things like that. And it's already looking so pretty. So pretty. So note that I have already put in growth oil. I have done all of that. prior to me setting it. I do put in my growth oil. The last thing I put is the mousse. So normally when I finish, I do the spritz from the mids to the root, then I do my growth oil, then I do my mousse, and then I do my blow dry, and then I am basically done, and I finish off with a little spray washi. So this is the final look. She freaking loved it when she actually woke up. They turned out really, really nice. I'm really proud of myself. Like I said, my first go at Passion Twist, and they turned out phenomenal. I really, really like the method that I chose to use. I don't know if that's the way, you know, people tend to do them, but that's how I did them, and I really like the look, and they turned out beautiful. Overall, she was happy with the look. I was happy with the look. If you liked this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell.